But honestly, something in me was like, what if you're pregnant? What if you're pregnant? What if you're pregnant? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It feels really good to be here. We haven't been on YouTube for about a year now. Well, a little bit less than a year, but I think third time's a charm. So this time, hopefully, it actually sticks. Yeah. So this is our second time filming this video, and it just goes to show like how much dedication and time is required for this journey. But anyway, I think we're there now, and I think we're fully ready. With a strategy, with a list of content that we want to produce for you guys, and a release schedule as well. So before we get into the video or even start asking you to subscribe and like and share and all of that, we actually want to say that this time is different, because if you're watching this video, that means that we have like 3 or 4 videos lined up, which means they're shot, they're edited, they've been uploaded, and they're literally waiting just for the next week to come up so that we can release it. So don't worry, there's content that's coming your way, and we are going to be consistent, right?
We are.
Okay, perfect. So with that, we can actually start. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Chinju, and I'm with my husband.
Obinna.
Yeah, so Chinju and Obinna. Yeah, so we're here today.
Mm-hmm.
And Obinna, why are we here?
First of all, I mean, you're here because you're here to make a big announcement, and I'm here to look nice.
Oh, you're the one
And
who looks nice.
you. No, you look nice. You look
Okay. We are here to make a big announcement.
Yeah.
So we've obviously been off YouTube for the past, at least I think 9 months. And in that time, a lot has been going on in the world in general, and specifically in our lives as well. So if you read the the title of the video, you already know what the announcement is. So yes, we're having a baby.
You're pregnant.
We're pregnant. Yes.
Clap for yourself.
You clap for yourself. I could have done it on my own.
I know. I tried.
Yeah, he tried small. So yeah, we're pregnant. We're going to be parents soon. It's been quite something, from like how we found out to where we planning, what it's been like since then, the first couple of months, what our expectations are. So those are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. So starting with how we found out and whether or not we were planning to get pregnant. So the answer is yes. We were planning to get pregnant. When we got married, we were quite intentional with the fact that we wanted to wait for at least a couple of years before we started trying to get pregnant. So we did that successfully, thank God. And when we hit our second anniversary, we were like, okay, we think we're ready now. We've had all the big fights we can have, even though we're still having big fights. By the time we thought we really knew what we were doing, we've had all the big fights. We've lived together for a good amount of time. We understand each other more. So this is the right time to take that next step. We started trying, and it took us a couple of months.
What do you mean we started trying? Like, this trying, what was trying? Like, how do you...
You explain. Fine. You explain.
Okay.
Obinna, what do you mean by we started trying? Or
Okay.
what do I mean? Because you know what I mean.
Okay, so what you're trying to say by we started trying is...
Yes, without being explicit.
We're more open to conception.
We were always open to conception, but what were we doing differently?
More open. More open to conception.
How open?
Okay, so let's keep going. Sorry for bringing this up. I didn't know you were going to bring it back at me.
Since you want to ask the question, answer it.
No, so we started trying.
So we started actively trying, and God did it for us. Yeah. He did it for us within like a couple of months. So yes, Yeah, so I think what happened was my period was about like 3 or 4 days late, and that hasn't happened in the past year. And I use a period tracker app, so I'm pretty up to date with like what's happening with my body. So this time around, knowing that we were trying, honestly, there had been like a couple of months that had passed where I thought I was, and I got excited, and then my period would come. So I was trying not to get too excited, but honestly, something in me was like, what if you're pregnant? What if you're pregnant? What if you're pregnant? Anyway, so it was like 5 days or 4 days. And then at this point, I'm like, you know what? I think it's happening. And I remember once Obina came back when I was thinking it, and I was just like, Obina, I think I'm pregnant. And he looked at me and he smiled. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go buy some tests.
No, but the thing is, so like you're even missing out the message.
Yes.
That's my
so
100%.
that was the night before.
Yeah.
So the night before the date that I really felt it, his uncle had sent him a text message, and it was so random, so out of the blues, and it was just, I don't know, divine, what do you call it? It wasn't divine intervention. It was more like he saw something.
Yeah, it was a divine message.
Yeah, so the message was basically like praying for you and your wife to open up your heart and your homes to the blessings from God. And there was specific wording that I can't remember now, but it basically alluded to the blessings being children. So when he read it, I was just like, where is this coming from? Like, how does he know I'm late on my period? Like, we've never discussed anything pregnancy or childbirth or plans or family planning with this uncle.
I hadn't even spoken to him probably in like a month or two at least. Like,
yeah.
It was a good amount of time since I had spoken to him last. So just getting this message randomly, and it said that, I was like, man, this is...
I think you called him the next morning, and you were like,
and I was like,
so,
can you
uncle,
explain?
like, what's happening?
Can you explain what this... Because, and he explained, and I was like, wow, you know...
So he basically said that he was in the middle of prayer, and he felt the urge to send that message. So he didn't even round up his prayer. He just picked up his phone, he sent the message, and he went back to praying. And yeah, that was it. Like, he didn't think too much of it. And yeah, so once we saw that, we're just like, we're definitely getting signs. Yeah. So I went to the supermarket and I bought some tests, and I bought like 3 of them. I bought 3 tests, and I took them in the late afternoon, and they were positive.
You took one?
Yeah, I took one. I took one that afternoon, and it was positive. Then I was like, I don't know how much I trust this stuff. So I was like, Obina, why don't you take one as well? Just to confirm, you know, because I didn't want to get like excited over nothing. So I actually made Obina take a test as well. And even though the test line on mine was positive, it was quite faint. So that could have done with the time of the day when I took the test. But then it was clear because on Obina's test, he only had the control line, which meant that he was definitely not pregnant. So, so unless there's something you're not, telling me, I don't know how to deal with that one. But yeah, so there was a clear difference between his test and mine, and so we were just like, we're having a baby.
Well, yes, and then you now took one
the next day morning. Yeah, so this was happening on a Friday, and then the next morning, as soon as I woke up, the first urine of the day, I took another test, and that was positive as well. Yeah, was it that much difference?
It wasn't that much different,
I don't think it was that much different.
So I feel like I saw a difference just because
I think you wanted to see a difference. So we actually have a clip. I don't know if it was from the first day or the second day, but we'll insert that here of like the moments that we found out. I think it was probably the first test. So this is what the test is looking like after 3 minutes. And the test did say that the intensity on the T side can vary. So C is a control, and you're supposed to see the dark line. And then if you see 2 lines, then you're pregnant! Oh. Yes, I think I'm pregnant.
By the way, it's been 2 minutes, not 3
minutes.
No,
it says test results in 1 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
So I said 3 minutes to be safe. Wow, over now we're pregnant. pretty exciting. And even with that, honestly, like, I still didn't take it as 100%. Because I was still like, I told a couple of my friends and I was just like, yeah, but we still need to confirm. And then she was like, yeah, but you can't have a false positive because the hormone that it checks for wouldn't be there in the first place. So you can have a false negative, but not likely to have a false positive, which was encouraging. Yeah. But then we went to the hospital about less than a week later. We called, we made an appointment, and we saw an OBGYN, Abby. I think that's what she is. Anyway, we saw a consultant and she did a scan and it was there. So she confirmed that we were about 6 weeks along, 5 weeks when we found out and when we had the scan. So yeah, that was how we found out that we are going to be parents.
We're already parents.
So.
Right?
So.
Because we're already taking care of the baby. Like, you know.
True.
We're already praying with the baby.
Yeah.
Making sure that, you know, what we're eating is good for the baby.
I feel like Kobe nice. Why did you have to say that?
What do you mean?
Okay, nothing. Maybe it's in my head. Go on.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, okay. I remember. See, I'm saying we because you know this pregnancy is me and you. So you know, I know that what I eat affects the baby. So I'm making.
Which is why you've been drinking less.
Drinking way less. But yeah, it's going to be very different. Once we found out, I kind of started talking to some of my friends that are already dads. It's weird to say dads.
I mean, Obinna honestly already acts like a dad. I don't know. Sometimes the way that he dresses, definitely the way that he dances. I don't know. I just feel like you've been ready. Like you've been way ready before like I ever was.
Yeah, maybe mentally.
Yeah, what else is there?
No, there's a lot. You have to have money to raise a kid.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been like all the way there.
Yeah.
Financially ready to like, you know, start having a kid and everything. But mentally, yeah, I have but yeah, it's to start having a small kid because, you know.
He's trying to have a big baby.
So,
between both of us, who looks like they're the baby in this house?
I'm sure people very. I think it's quite clear.
Who is being pampered here?
So, what are you having for dinner?
What?
Ice cream?
What? Yeah, exactly. And brownies?
Exactly. What else?
How has it been?
Yeah, it's been. I think I've personally been lucky. I've heard of husbands whose wives needed ice cream at odd hours of the day.
It's not ice cream, it's corn and
ube, udara.
Obinna is so spoiled because I've honestly given him zero trouble.
You've given me zero trouble, but not zero trouble. Let's be honest.
It's pretty much been zero trouble.
It's zero compared to what?
If we're being honest, it's pretty much zero trouble.
It's zero compared to what we've heard.
Yeah.
And now I'm beginning to doubt those people. But
it's very true. You don't know what pregnancy is like. You don't know. But the truth is,
I wish I knew.
The reason I've given him zero trouble is because I've pretty much had zero trouble myself. It's been relatively smooth.
Thank God.
My skin is popping. I've gained weight.
Have you?
I have. Truth is, I gained weight even before I got pregnant, so there's that. But with allow me to blame it on
no, because I was going to be like, guys, the story is not very very.
It's not very accurate. Yeah, so. We got cut off, but I was talking about what has been different, and I mentioned that I've added weight.
I don't see it. I don't see the weight.
Good answer. Well done.
No, I actually, honestly, did you really think? Okay, so obviously you're going to add weight, right?
Look at my arms.
Don't. Why are you doing that on YouTube? You know, I'm not going to edit that out, okay? They're going to see.
It doesn't matter. I have added weight, my arms used to be toned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that bad?
I mean, I don't know when you flick it, what it looks like. but,
Woo,
but yeah,
okay.
I mean, I think it's good, healthy weight.
The truth is, Obina has always wanted me to put on weight.
Yeah.
So
Who doesn't want a little bit of weight, you know? But anyway,
anyway.
So yeah, that's what's been happening as far as
In terms of cravings, honestly, not a lot. I still like all my favorite foods. I don't have any weird obsession or weird urge to eat chalk or ice. I need cold drinks, but honestly, I've been like that before I even got pregnant. What else is new? I'm the most medicated I've ever been in my life. Every day since we confirmed, I've been on like at least 3 different medications just to make sure that the baby is healthy and getting all the vitamins that I need. And I am also taking care of myself as well. So that has been difficult because I am not a medicine person at all. Like, I'd rather just wait out an illness and let it pass than take medicine for it. But this is a necessity, so I don't have a choice. Apart from that, has there been... So in the beginning, like, I was really, really tired a lot. And I wasn't really reactions, but my body took some time to get used to some of the medication that I was on. So there was nausea, but there wasn't any throwing up, like not even once. So that was good. I'm grateful for that. So that's pretty much how the first couple of months have been going.
Yeah.
Since we found out.
Yeah. I remember when one of Chindu's mom's friends
Oh
had
my
come
God.
over.
She messaged me like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't tell her.
So when she came over and she was like, praying and saying, why aren't you guys having kids yet? This and that. And then like in the prayer, so we're all holding hands. And then suddenly she slams Chindu and myself together, front facing each other, like facing each other, and it was the
She's a
weirdest
prophetess.
thing. Okay, so she holds us there in position and it's
She's
like,
like, I manifest it.
I manifest twins in your life, da 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 da. And so many people kept talking about twins, and
Yes,
so
yeah.
when we found out that we were pregnant, I was a bit like
Just
I was a bit
saying.
concerned, right? I was like, is it possible that we might be having twins? Like,
No, the funny thing about that auntie was that she actually, after the prayer, she was like, oh, that she saw two boys pulling on my dress, calling me mommy,
and running around.
and I was just like, oh my God,
So,
my mom is loving this right now. But had our first appointment, and at this point we would know if we're having twins because they've heard the heartbeat.
Oh, true. Yeah.
They've heard the heartbeat, and it's a singular heartbeat, unless their hearts are beating in tandem.
Yeah, or kind of synchronized. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whatever happens.
For now, it's a singular
It's
heartbeat.
a blessing, but
Yes.
I think it's one. But yeah, boy or girl, I'm excited. If it's a girl, dad, what do you call girl dad, right?
Obina wanted to be a girl so bad,
Girl dad.
and I want a boy.
So let's see.
I want a boy. I not only want it to be a boy, before we even started talking about like getting pregnant, like I had a dream.
That my 4 little children will one day.
4 children.
No, this is like Martin Luther
Oh
King.
my God, King.
That was a dad joke.
Wow. See what I said? No, but I had a dream and it was a boy. So I believe, like mothers know these things. So maternal instincts and whatnot. I feel like it's going to be a boy.
Let's see. I'm like I said, if it's a boy, beautiful, fantastic, we'll play
Obina is
sports
going to
together.
force him to play sports. Oh, God.
Play sports and we'll do all the, dad, son activities. If it's a girl, oh boy.
I'm finished. I'm finished if it's a girl. I won't exist,
Oh,
if
man.
we're being honest.
You would exist. How won't you exist?
I don't know.
My
She'll
first
get
baby.
all the attention.
My first baby. How won't you exist?
I don't know. If I'll exist, kiss me. See, you can't even kiss me properly. How have you been?
Generally, I've been fine. I've been working, taking care of you, just making sure that
It's been very good with that.
Things are in place.
Meeting needs and all.
Yeah, meeting needs. Yeah.
I think
We'll
it deserves a kiss for that.
We'll talk about this
Needs. What was I talking
We'll talk
about?
about the needs in a different video.
Okay.
But it's I've been good.
Yeah, he's been very good. I always kind of knew like the person that I married, and I knew that I wouldn't be alone. I know that in the first month or so, I was just like, wow, I feel lucky, I feel blessed. How do people do it without a supportive partner? And I know like they don't always have an option. So again, it's a thing of gratitude for me, because in this case, I have a partner, he's present, he's supportive, and I don't have to do it on my own. It really makes a huge difference. I mean, I haven't done it before, but even with it, like some things were difficult. So not having that help, I can't imagine what it would have been like. Yeah. So, yes, well done.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Go easy,
Rara.
Yeah, so the baby's growing
nicely.
every day.
It'll be nice. Looking forward to changing diapers.
Very excited.
Taking night shifts while I'm sleeping.
Very excited. These are all the things my friends have told me to look forward to. I am more than excited. Gingered. My own 9 months pregnancy, Abby.
It's about to start. Yours is gonna be for 18 years. So get ready. And beyond. Yeah. So
that's it, guys. We are Chinju is pregnant, and I'm pregnant by association. And yeah, we can't wait for the D-Day. Just good times.
Yeah.
So if you've watched to this point, thank you very much for sticking with us. You're the best. Make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Definitely click the like button and set your reminder.
Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We'd be really grateful. And of course, we hope that you actually enjoy the content that we're putting out. And we're open to suggestions and requests, and we'd love to hear from you guys and keep it social.
Yep. So thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys later.